Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, so I wanted to bring something up that I saw Two Raw talk about, and it was a good video as usual. Go subscribe to Two Raw for TV and Two Raw for sports. But I wanted to talk about this thing with Skip Bayless and Skip Bayless' long history of trying to pretend that he's different from the rest. But to me, I feel like he's a perpetrator of the situation. And I feel like a lot of time he crosses the line. And this has always been a topic that always bothers me because people love to bring this up, and particularly when it comes to black athletes. Now, LeBron, I think, is on the verge of trying to restructure his contract, or he's already did it, for the final year of his 4-year, $153 million contract with the Lakers. I think he signed the extension a couple of years ago, but now he's trying to restructure it once again, if I'm not mistaken. But nevertheless, LeBron James is going to receive like a whopping amount of money this particular season, but he still can become I think unrestricted after the 2022-2023 season. And we all know that this is going to be the year that he becomes the all-time scorer. LeBron James' son, I think, won't be draft eligible for at least 2 more seasons. So LeBron said he wants to stay around long enough to play with his son. Some people say that's kind of, they say they kind of don't like the idea that some people think that's selfish and think that LeBron need to, turn the league over to somebody else. But at the end of the day, as long as teams want him on the roster and, as long as whatever team he plays for brings in money, they're going to let him stay around as long as he wants. And that's pretty much it. We're going to have to live with it. But what bothered me about Skip Bayless, he was talking about LeBron and his contract extension, and he started complaining about, how much money LeBron James has made and saying LeBron should take a pay cut and all this kind of stuff. And they love to do this when it comes to black athletes. They have never told Aaron Rodgers how much money he should take. They've never said that Tom Brady has made too much money. They never pocket watch when it comes to white athletes. But whenever it pertains to a black athlete, they love to talk about how much a black athlete is made. Oh, he needs to do this. He needs to take less money. He needs to, I don't know whether, they never tell a white man how much money he's worth. But they love to tell a black man how much they think they're worth according to them. He's never done that to Tom Brady. He ain't never told Tom Brady how much money Tom Brady should make. I didn't hear him complaining about, Tom Brady shouldn't take the ready-made NFL analyst deal that's worth $300. Tom Brady has made enough money. He didn't say that. He didn't complain about Tom Brady getting that deal. Do y'all know Tom Brady is soon, or whatever year he decides to stop playing football, Tom Brady has a already made contract for him to be an analyst. That's going to pay him like 8 years, $300 million. So Tom Brady, when it's all said and done, Tom Brady, by the time he's 55, he will be worth well over $1 billion. But yeah, you don't hear Skip Bayless doing that with the white boys, but he loved to do that with the brothers. Just like he loves to create these disrespectful names towards black athletes. But you don't hardly hear him making up a name for the white guys. Even if he's not a big fan of them, he'll still call them by their name. But he loves to call the black athletes names and create nicknames for them. And I don't give a fuck about Skip Bayless and this. Oh, well, when I was young, I was mentored and looked up to this black woman who I saw as my man. Nobody don't care. Like I said, y'all black people are so easily moved by that stuff. And I saw when he. I saw the comment section, and when I saw who was in the comment section, oh, see, I told you Skip was one of them. Shut the fuck up, you goofy ass nigga. Y'all is so mentally weak. These are the people. Let me tell you who those type of people are. Those are the people when somebody is practicing racism within their you know, within their proximity or exercising racism. These the type of people be the first one to say, "Oh, well, you can't be racist because he has a black wife or she has a black husband." Those are the type of people. I mean, please just shut up. Just stop talking. That stuff don't move me. Doesn't fool me, doesn't mean a damn thing to me. Like I said, that's the easiest myth to debunk. Look at some of the recent presidents. They were screwing around, not recent, but from yesteryear. They were screwing around with black women. That didn't mean they wasn't racist or they didn't like or they like black people. Man, just get out of here. But Skip Bayless, he got a history of doing this stuff. He loved to come up with these disrespectful nicknames towards black athletes, but he don't make none for the white boys. Keep in mind how high he was on Johnny Manziel and Tim Tebow, two of the biggest recent failures at quarterback in the NFL within the last 15 years. I'm just saying. Jamarcus Russell never won no Heisman Trophy. Just remember that. Johnny Manziel did. Tim Tebow did. Tim Tebow won it twice, if I'm not mistaken. So there you have it. Skip Bayless don't have me fooled. At the end of the day, he ain't no different from the ones he claimed to be different from. Somebody need to ask him that question. Because see, Skip Bayless, like he crosses the line a lot of times. Skip Bayless ain't one of us. And Shannon Sharp with his horse face ass, he should have said so. Hey, Skip. Why you counting LeBron money? Go James, Skip. Don't be counting LeBron James money. Skip. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Why don't Shannon Sharp say something then? Just like, Shannon Sharp, he tried to fool people like he was down. But Shannon Sharp, at the end of the day, he ain't no different from the rest of these dudes. Just keeping it 100. He tried to talk all that at one time he tried to talk all that black shit, but then look who he loves to lay down with and procreate with. There you have it. So I'm just keeping it a buck. This needed to be said. Like I said, I've never been fooled by Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless ain't no different from the other ones. So just keeping it a buck. Anyway, it's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.